Mike, where are you? You must be done with work by now. Don't tell me you're out drinking.
You got it. As sharp as ever, Sarah.
Have you even packed Emma's lunch for tomorrow?
Oh, was I supposed to do that tonight?
This isn't funny. You know I have to leave early tomorrow morning, right? Don't tell me you forgot.
It's your week-long business trip, right? Of course I remember.
Did you at least check the schedule I left on the fridge?
Come on, I don't need a schedule. I can handle it.
You'll need to take Emma to daycare tomorrow since I won't be able to. I'm counting on you.
Drop her off by 8:30 a.m., right? I remember that too. You're being so fussy about everything.
Have you even set your alarm? The daycare opens at 8.
Stop treating me like I can't handle basic things.
I'm not being fussy. You have work tomorrow too, so take it easy tonight. It'll be a problem if you can't wake up.
It'll be fine. I won't be able to go drinking for a whole week while you're gone. Cut me some slack today. I'll make sure to get back before it affects tomorrow.
Did you at least eat dinner with Emma before going out?
She had some snacks. She said she wasn't hungry.
Snacks aren't dinner, Mike. She needs proper meals.
She's fine. She's not complaining.
All right, I know I'm causing you trouble with my schedule, but remember, you have responsibilities tomorrow, so come home early.
I get it. I'll be back before midnight.
That's what you always say, but you end up drinking until morning. You're not as young as you used to be, Mike. It's time to grow up.
Hey, this drinking session isn't even my fault this time.
Did one of your coworkers invite you out?
No. Look, I'll have to pick up Emma during your business trip, right?
That's why I arranged for extended daycare hours, and you agreed to leave work early.
Well, leaving early for a whole week inconveniences everyone at work. This drinking session is to make it up to them, so it's actually pretty necessary. Think of it as soft power in the office.
And who's going to make it up to Emma when you're too hungover to make her breakfast?
Relax, Sarah. I told you I'll come back home as soon as everyone's had enough to drink and they're all satisfied. I won't oversleep tomorrow.
Wow, such lies. You're just happy to have an excuse to go drinking, aren't you?
Maybe a little. Yeah, I guess that's part of it.
I knew it. Will you and Emma really be okay for a week?
Listen, it'll be fine. She goes to daycare and she can handle basic things herself, so it should be fine, right? There's nothing to worry about.
She's 5 years old, Mike. She can't handle things herself.
You baby her too much. Give her a chance to grow a little.
Don't talk about it like it doesn't concern you. Emma's still just a preschooler. Please, promise me you won't leave her alone at home to go drinking or hanging out with your friends.
I get it. Come on, I'm her father. You could trust me a little more.
The last time I trusted you with Emma, you fell asleep and she drew all over the walls.
That was months ago. And she had fun, didn't she?
If you want trust, earn it. You never help with Emma's care.
Well, you usually handle everything. I figured I didn't need to get involved.
And what happens when I'm not around to handle everything?
That's what daycare is for, right?
That's exactly the problem. You don't step up when I need you to. Anyway, I've already told your mother about my business trip, so she'll help if anything comes up.
You told Mom? Give me a break. She's always so pushy.
That's because you don't take care of Emma. Your mom was worried too. She wasn't sure if you could handle it alone.
I'm not a kid anymore. Of course I can handle it. Everyone's always butting in when it comes to Emma. Mom needs to tone down her grandmother act.
She wouldn't need to if you showed some responsibility.
There you go again with the responsibility talk.
Well, it's true. Don't complain when she's helping us. I'll keep my phone on me at all times, too. Call me if anything happens.
Got it. Are we done here?
Have you at least looked at the medicine instructions I left?
Emma's not sick. Why would I need those?
Just in case of an emergency, please take this seriously.
It'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, I'm gonna drink a bit more before heading home. You've got an early morning too, so get some sleep. Good night.
Just make sure you're home before Emma wakes up.
You worry too much. Good night. Sarah, reply as soon as you see this. It's an emergency. Emma collapsed.
What happened? Is she breathing?
She's breathing, just really hot.
What do you mean Emma collapsed? What were you doing?
She had a fever this morning, but she didn't seem that sick. Then, suddenly...
How high is her fever? Did you check?
I don't know exactly. The thermometer's somewhere.
Weren't you off work today? Why didn't you take her to the doctor?
The fever wasn't that bad. I didn't expect things to get this serious. What was I supposed to do?
What do you mean, what was I supposed to do? You said I could trust you. How did this happen?
Look, I don't know what happened either.
Did she eat anything today?
She said she wasn't hungry this morning.
Have you called your mother?
Not yet. I wanted to tell you first. And anyway, this isn't the time to be arguing. Try to stay calm.
Sorry, I lost my cool there. Blaming you won't help anything now.
No, it's okay. I got worked up too. Sorry.
So you said Emma collapsed. Is she okay?
She's sleeping now. Seems like she has a pretty high fever. I gave her some over-the-counter medicine.
Which medicine did you give her?
The pink one in the cabinet?
When did you give it to her?
Maybe an hour ago?
What about the hospital? Why haven't you taken her?
I can't find a health insurance card. I was planning to go to the hospital later.
Later? She needs to go now.
But without the card?
You don't need the insurance card right away. They'll see you immediately. Just go now. You can explain the situation and bring it by later. It's not a problem.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that since I rarely go to the hospital.
How long has she been like this?
Since this afternoon, I think.
Is she responsive? Can she talk?
She's mostly sleeping.
I'll save everything else I want to say for later. For now, just get to the hospital and call your mom.
What about you? Are you coming back?
I'll try to get back as soon as possible, but it might be tomorrow at the earliest. Until then, please rely on your mom.
Mom? She's definitely going to lecture me.
This is not the time to worry about that. Just call her.
Don't get so angry. I was just joking.
Think about the situation before making jokes. I'll explain things to my company and try to wrap up early. Sorry, but please take care of Emma until I get back.
Got it. I'll call Mom now and let you know once things settle down.
Text me as soon as you get to the hospital.
Okay, I will.
Okay, give my regards to your mom. I'll let you know my exact return time once I know it.
I'll handle it. Don't worry too much.
Just keep me updated about Emma.
Hey, Sarah, did you see my note?
The note? Oh, that. Yeah, I saw it.
You're not saying anything?
What exactly should I say about it?
Look, I'm sorry for making you come back from your business trip like that. I was in a tough spot. I got invited for drinks and couldn't say no.
So you lied about Emma collapsing. I can't believe you.
It wasn't completely a lie. She did have a fever.
Where were you last night?
At the usual place with the guys from work. At first I thought about calling Mom, but if I told her I needed her to watch Emma so I could go drinking, she'd definitely give me grief. Getting you to come back was easier, so I gave it a shot.
Gave it a shot? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused?
It's not that serious. Emma's fine, isn't she? And I said I was sorry, didn't I? Besides, it's fine, right? It's not like your company will find out and you got to come home early. That's lucky if you ask me.
Lucky? You think lying about our daughter being sick is lucky? And that's not the point. Don't you understand you're causing trouble for me, my colleagues, my boss?
Come on, your company gave you time off easily, right?
Did you even check on Emma before going out?
Sorry for messing with your work, but it wasn't completely a lie, right? Emma did have a slight fever, and it's better to have her mother around when she's sick.
I told you I might not be back until the next day, so why did you go drinking before I got back?
The guys really wanted me to come out.
And Emma, what about what she needed?
Well, Emma was sleeping, and her fever was low, so I thought it'd be fine for a little while, and nothing happened, right?
Nothing happened? Are you serious right now?
She was sleeping when I left. What's the problem?
You left our sick child alone.
Come on, it was just a slight fever. You're overreacting. Hey, can we finish this talk later? I'm almost home.
Whatever. Do what you want.
You're making this bigger than it needs to be.
Am I? Really?
Why are you so angry? I said I was sorry. I'll apologize to Emma, too.
Don't bother with your apologies.
You're being unreasonable now.
Unreasonable? You haven't seen unreasonable yet.
Hey, where are you guys? Nobody's home. Are you out shopping with Emma?
Think harder about where we might be.
Just tell me where you are.
Not shopping. We're at the hospital. Emma was taken there by ambulance, thanks to you.
What? What do you mean? Which hospital?
What do you mean, what? She collapsed, obviously.
Wait, collapsed? I told you that was a lie! Emma just had a slight fever. There's no way she could have collapsed.
You'd know what happened if you'd been here.
Stop being cryptic and just tell me what's going on!
Even if it was just a slight fever, she was alone all night. She hadn't eaten anything either. When I got home, I found her collapsed in the kitchen.
Why was she in the kitchen?
To find food, because her father wasn't there to feed her. She was feverish and hungry, trying to find something to eat. Then her fever got worse and she collapsed. She was like that all night because you didn't come home from drinking out.
You should have called me when you found her like that!
I shouldn't have had to call you at all.
So when you say she's at the hospital, is Emma okay?
Now you ask about her condition? How dare you pretend to care now? Don't act like you're worried. I can't trust you anymore.
I'm not pretending. I'm genuinely worried about Emma.
Where was this worry last night?
I made a mistake, okay?
If you were really worried, you wouldn't have done this. Remember what you said? Trust me, I'm her father. Well, this is what happened when I trusted you.
You can't blame everything on me! How was I supposed to know this would happen? There's no way I could have predicted this!
Any parent would know not to leave a sick child alone. Thinking nothing would happen when you leave a preschooler alone? That's insane! Is Emma less important to you than drinking? That must be why you could do this so easily.
Don't twist my words! I care about Emma! Like I said before, I didn't mean any harm!
So it's okay to do anything as long as you don't mean harm? Get real. Emma is still suffering because of you. Your intentions don't matter when our daughter is in the hospital.
You're making it sound worse than it is! I said I was sorry, didn't I? You're being too persistent!
Too persistent about our daughter's safety? Wow, seriously? You think you're in a position to say that? Do you still not understand how awful what you did was?
Enough about that! What matters now is Emma, right? Which hospital? I'll come see how she's doing!
I'm not telling you. You lost that right last night. You're not Emma's father anymore. Don't show your face to me ever again.
What? You can't keep me from seeing my daughter!
Yes, I can.
Don't give me that crap! I'm just worried about my daughter! You have no right to say things like that!
You gave up your rights when you abandoned her. If you had properly taken care of Emma, this wouldn't have happened. You lied to me so you could go drinking, then didn't even properly look after her. She's better off without a father like you.
You're being hysterical! Give me a break. Emma's in trouble right now. This isn't the time for a fight.
Oh, I will fight. This is about Emma's safety. You're the one who caused this trouble, Mike. Like you said, it could have just been a slight fever. You're the one who turned it into this situation. You have no right to say anything.
Let's talk about this when you've calmed down. You're being too emotional.
Emotional? Our daughter is in the hospital. If anything, you're too calm. How can you even say she's your precious daughter?
Is losing your cool what being a parent is about? No! Being calm and responding rationally is what parents should do. If anything, how are you being a mother right now?
Could you say that in front of Emma? Could you talk about being a parent in front of Emma, who's suffering because of you?
That's...
What would you tell her doctors? That you were too busy drinking? You can't say it, can you? Then stop interfering. The moment you left Emma alone to go out, you lost the right to call yourself a father. When you prioritized yourself over your responsibilities as a father, and I no longer consider you my husband.
You're overreacting! We can work this out! So you want a divorce? You're the one who's not thinking about Emma, making decisions based on momentary emotions? That's terrible!
This isn't momentary. This is years of negligence coming to a head. If we stay together, who knows what worse things might happen? How can we continue as a family while worrying about that? I'll regret it if I don't divorce you now. For Emma's sake, too. I can't continue being married to someone like you.
Wait, Sarah, you can't be serious. Give me another chance. I'll change. I said I was sorry. I'll never do anything like this again. Can't you forgive me?
Emma could have died alone in that kitchen. This is about our child's future. I won't put up with your selfishness anymore. From now on, take responsibility for your actions, though it's no longer our concern. After that, Mike and I got divorced. What Mike did was unforgivable, and I demanded compensation, though Mike opposed the divorce. There was no way his objections would stand in this situation. The divorce proceedings were straightforward. When the judge heard about Mike leaving a sick 5-year-old alone to go drinking, there wasn't much debate. The mediator even asked Mike if he understood the gravity of what he'd done. He still tried to argue that it was just one mistake and that divorcing over it was an overreaction. But everyone could see through his excuse. Not a single person took Mike's side. And I got custody of Emma. His own mother testified about his history of negligent behavior with Emma. She told the court about all the times she'd had to step in because Mike wasn't there for his daughter. It was painful to watch him realize that even his own family couldn't defend his actions. As for Emma, fortunately, her condition wasn't serious. Though she had to stay in the hospital for some tests, she's now discharged and happily attending daycare again. The doctor said she was lucky. Being alone with a high fever could have been much more dangerous. They gave me a long list of what could have gone wrong, which only confirmed that I'd made the right decision. By the way, I knew Emma wasn't in serious condition when Mike first contacted me, but I deliberately didn't tell him because I didn't want to. Even after she was discharged, I haven't told him anything about her condition. So Mike doesn't know how Emma is doing. Apparently, he's mentally exhausted from this, imagining the worst possible scenarios. He's been texting mutual friends, trying to get information about Emma's condition. Nobody's telling him anything. They all understand why I'm keeping him in the dark. I don't plan to tell him for a while. I want him to continue being haunted by his guilt. Maybe then he'll understand what it felt like for me, rushing home to find our daughter collapsed on the kitchen floor. The image of Emma lying there, trying to reach the cabinet for food while burning with fever. It's something I'll never forgive him for. After divorcing Mike, Emma and I moved back to my parents' house. While she's not at daycare, my parents help take care of her. They've been incredible, helping Emma adjust to our new life. She asks about her father sometimes, but less and less as time goes on. The stability of our new routine seems to be helping her heal. Because of what Mike did, leaving Emma out of my sight has become somewhat dramatic for me. Even during work, I worry and end up calling the daycare center or my parents. The daycare staff have been understanding. They always take my calls and give me detailed updates about Emma's day. They even installed a new parent communication app so I can check on her more easily. However, we can't stay like this forever. So, Emma and I are working on gradually changing this situation together. The counselor says my anxiety is normal after what happened, but that Emma and I need to work on building new trust, not just with others, but with life itself. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Emma's resilience amazes me every day. Despite everything that happened, she still smiles, plays, and trusts. She's teaching me how to move forward. My parents say I'm being too hard on myself, that no mother should have to worry about their co-parent abandoning their sick child. But I can't help but think about all the warning signs I ignored. The times Mike chose drinking over family responsibilities. The moments he dismissed my concerns as nagging. At least now I know I made the right choice, not just for me, but for Emma's future.